A day in the life of a mental health nurse. Hi, my name is Abby and I'm a staff nurse working in an inpatient service for older adults with mental health illnesses. 95% of our patients are organic, all of which have some kind of dementia. As well as dementia, many of our patients experience other mental health problems like anxiety and/or depression. In addition to mental health problems, many also have physical health problems too. Many patients here have been assessed under the Mental Capacity Act. Dementia can affect their ability to remember how to eat, how to dress, how to go to the toilet, who their family are, where they are, or indeed why they are here. Patients here are cared for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The shift rotation for staff consists of early, lates and nights. Today I'm on an early and the shift begins at 7 a.m. First thing I do is check the status board and the staff rota to see how many patients are on observations. Thankfully I have enough staff to cover these today. At 7 a.m. the handover from the night staff takes place. We discuss how each individual has been during the night, whether they have slept well, any incidents, their diet and fluid intake, and any other information pertinent to their care. It emerges during the handover that John, a newly admitted patient to the ward yesterday, has not slept very well. I check John's notes for any history of his sleeping patterns and discover he has been having sleeping problems for the past few weeks. He isn't currently on any medication to help him with sleep, so I make a note to check the BNF for any side effects to his current medication and to call the duty doctor to discuss what we can do for John. Edith only had a small diet and fluid intake yesterday, so I asked staff, particularly the diet and fluid monitor Bob, to ensure that he and the rest of the team encourage Edith with her diet and fluids. After handover, I distribute the blick alarms and allocation of jobs. It's now 7:30 and it's time to do the morning medication administration. When doing medication, I need to check the dosages and ensure that I calculate and measure out the correct amount for each patient. As a mental health nurse, it's one of my duties to attend ward round. The purpose of this is to review how the patients have been for the past week and to discuss their aftercare. This will give us an idea if they are responding well to the treatment and interventions. Ward round is attended by all professionals involved in the patient's care and their family. It's best practice to always invite the patients to attend ward rounds, but it is not always possible due to their lack of mental capacity and illness. In today's ward round we had a discussion about Jill and the fact that she has not been accepting her medication continuously for nearly a month now. The team came up with a collaborative decision to put her on covert medication for her best interests, and Jill's family agreed to this. Henry is ready for discharge tomorrow. He is going back home to his wife. The team just wants to make sure that everything is in place for the continuation of his care in the community. John is the newly admitted patient yesterday. He didn't sleep since he was admitted and is becoming a concern because he becomes very tired and can be agitated at times. The consultant decided to prescribe him Zopiclone to help him sleep. After ward round, I went to check on the team to see if everything was alright and if there were any concerns with any of the patients. I also wanted to find out if any of them had done any therapeutic activities. These are all important for our client group because it stimulates their brain, making them active, socialising with others and makes them the individuals that they are. I now need to do the lunchtime medication. As I approach John in his bedroom to give him his medication, I introduce myself and start chatting to him, asking if he's enjoyed his roast beef that he had for lunch. I don't know enough about him or his behaviour and therefore it's like walking into the unknown. I do not know if John will take his medication or not. I also do not know what the risks are with John, so I need to bear this in mind and ensure that my exits are clear. As soon as I change the topic of conversation to medication and show him the pot of pills, I can see the rage building up in his eyes. I try to use de-escalation techniques to calm John down, but I can quickly see that this isn't working, so for my own safety and to try to relieve him from being in distress, I leave him be. Whilst eating my sandwich, I log onto the computer and start to document the progress of every client on the ward. It's now 1:30 and I need to start handover as staff are already coming in for the next shift. It's a busy job. I try to be happy, motivational as well as professional. Clients' behaviour can be unpredictable and dangerous. These situations, like earlier with John's verbal aggression, easily could have escalated to physical restraint. However, this is only enforced as a last resort for safety, and many of the frequent incidents on this ward are de-escalated by all staff quickly through good interpersonal skills. I believe that if I do my job well and monitor others, I'll be able to create a happy, safe environment for all. Being a mental health nurse is tough, and each day presents with new challenges, but at the same time each day has its rewards. Just knowing that Henry will be discharged tomorrow back to his family makes the job also worth it.